Good evening. My name is Christopher Curran, and I am the Senior Class President. At this time, will everyone please remain standing for the presentation of colors, and remain standing until the color guard leaves the field for the presentation of colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, the Texas Pledge, and our national anthem. Clear Lake gentlemen, please remove your mortar boards. Presenting the colors this evening are cadets from the Clear Lake JROTC program. Please join me in reciting the United States and Texas pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Family, friends, teachers, and staff, and you, my classmates, it is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to Challenger Columbia Stadium, where we have all gathered tonight for the 2024 commencement ceremony of Clear Lake High School. I would like to take a moment to introduce the class officers for the class of 2024, seated to my left. Please stand as I call your name. Vice President Ty Onora. Secretary, Rohan Rajesh. Treasurer, Christopher Koman. Historian, Nicholas Wynn. I would like to say thank you for the hard work and faithful service each of you have given to our classmates, the class of 2024. I would also like to take a special moment to thank some special people here tonight: teachers, staff, counselors, and administration of Clear Lake High School. Thank you for your dedication and unending love and support for the class of 2024. To our parents, families, friends, and loved ones, without your unwavering love and support, we wouldn't be here tonight. You provided us with a safe place to grow and spread our wings. Thank you. As we gather today in Challenger Columbia Stadium, we pause and take a moment of silence to remember the astronauts who perished on both the Challenger and Columbia space missions. Many of these astronauts also served their country in the military. These brave men and women have all served their country with pride, honor, and courage. Graduates, if you have committed to serve in any branch of the military, please stand and be recognized. At this time, we would also like to ask that all men and women in the audience who are currently serving or have served in any branch of the military, please stand so that we may honor your service to our country. Thank you. Please be seated. I have the great privilege of introducing the members of the Clear Creek Independent School District Board of Trustees. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been read. Board President, Arturo Sanchez. Board Vice President, Jonathan Cottrell. Board Secretary, Jay Cunningham. Trustee, Scott Bowen. Trustee, Jessica Cheka. Trustee, Jameson McKay. Trustee, Jeff Larson. It is also my honor to recognize and thank our district leadership from the Education Support Center. Please stand and be recognized. At this time, I would like to recognize the administrators that have joined us from Clear Lake High School feeder campuses. Joining us this evening are Mr. Jepsy Kimball from Clear Lake Intermediate, Dr. Ann Thornton from Space Center Intermediate, Mrs. Kathy Gauger from Brookwood Elementary, Miss Elizabeth Palaski, Armand Bayou Elementary, Miss Betsy Horner from Whitcomb Elementary, Miss Susie Saunders from Falcon Pass Elementary, Mrs. Jacqueline Ray from Ward Elementary, and Miss Lori Fujarus from Clear Path. At this time, it is my honor to recognize the members of the Clear Lake High School leadership team, counselors, and principals. Will you please stand and be recognized? Now please, welcome to the podium our principal, Mrs. Elizabeth Raska.
Faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, our extraordinary Falcon graduating class of 2024. Tonight, Challenger Columbia holds our future. You're a class of leaders, innovators, artists, and change makers. And I am so proud that I get to be the one to stand before you tonight because I know the challenges that you have faced and the incredible journey that has led you to this moment tonight. Graduation is not just a celebration of your academic achievement. It is a testament to your resilience, your determination, and your growth over the last 12 years. Class of 24, as you step out into the world beyond our campus, I ask you to remember two fundamental principles that will guide you toward a future filled with success and fulfillment. The first is accountability, and the second is kindness. First, be accountable. Each of you has the power to shape your own destiny. Be accountable for who you are and what you do. Take ownership of your decisions, your actions, and their consequences, whether they be good or bad. When you make a mistake, own it, and then learn from it. Face yourself each morning with pride, knowing that you have held yourself to the highest standards of integrity, honesty, and responsibility. Remember that success is not just measured by your achievements. It's measured by the character that you demonstrate along the way. The second, be kind. In a world that has thrived on the drama that's charged by the infectious misinformation that gets spread through the media, in a world that's chaotic and divided, never underestimate the transformative power of kindness. Be the light that illuminates the darkness. Be the voice of compassion in a sea of indifference. Remember that small acts of kindness ripple outward. They create waves of positivity that can change lives and communities forever. Take every opportunity to be truly kind, not just nice. Lead with your heart, not your pride, and make kindness your motivation in everything that you do. Class of 24, you're not just leaders and change makers. You're the embodiment of the good that this world so desperately needs. As you embark on this new chapter of your lives, I challenge you to be the architects of a brighter future and to lead with empathy, humility, and with grace. Remember that your journey will be filled with challenges and it will be filled with setbacks, but it will also be filled with triumphs. Embrace every experience as an opportunity for growth and never lose sight of the values who define who you are and the true Falcon spirit. In January, I had the privilege of meeting with our distinguished summa cum laude graduates to officially announce our class of 24 valedictorian and salutatorian. In that meeting, I shared with them the names of several celebrities who also earned the distinction of top honor and top scholar in high school. And among them was my favorite author. Maybe some of you remember who he is. So this would be the point in a traditional graduation speech where I would share some wise quote from my favorite author or a line from one of his books. But this is a class that has not been traditional, not from the way you started your freshman year to, let's be honest, your prom thing, which by the way was awesome. So this year I thought, let's do something a little different. And I want to leave the class of 24 with a closing message that I think my favorite author would have given were he standing here tonight. So let's go. Today is the day. Oh yes, it's true. As we bid farewell to our Falcon crew. To the graduating class of 2024, you've worked so hard, but to the world you'll give more. Through ups and downs, you've persevered. With endurance, you've conquered what the world feared. Oh, the places you'll go and the adventures you'll find as you spread your wings and leave school behind. But remember, my friends, wherever you roam, always stay true to your heart and your home. You've learned so much and you've grown so tall, but never forget the lessons, both big and small. Be kind, be bold, and always be true, for the world needs bright souls just like you. So go forth, graduates, with joy in your stride, and never forget these memories far and wide. Though you may be leaving, you'll always be near in the halls of our hearts year after year. So well done, dear Falcons. Enjoy this night, then go seize the world with all your might. With love and with pride, we bid you adieu. To the class of 24, we say, congratulations to you. And for one final time, before you cross this stage and become Falcon alumni, I want to remind you to make your life a great one or not. Remember, the choice is yours. Always lead with kindness, and in the years to come, I hope that you always remember that life is better at the lake. Congratulations, class of 2024. At this time, it's my honor to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Karen Engel.
Okay, we are gonna, well, good evening, Falcons. We gather here tonight not just to mark the end of a chapter, but to celebrate the beginning of bright futures. Look around you. These faces, ones of friends, teachers, administrators on this stage, mentors, parents, grandparents, and siblings, are glowing with pride and excitement for what lies before you. Our Clear Lake High School community is strong and mighty support system, one that hasn't just prepared you for college or a career, but has prepared you for life. You've learned to think critically and to communicate effectively and to lead with empathy. You've discovered your passions, embraced your talents, and unearthed abilities that will help launch future success. As we reflect on the accomplishments that led to this evening, know that your individual stories are woven together to create the character and legacy of your graduating class. Clear Creek ISD is fortunate to have each of you as a student. One of your classmates sitting here this evening is driven by a deep commitment to environmental wellness. She plans to study coastal environmental science at Texas A&M in Galveston, a passion that was ignited and fueled by family, teachers, and fellow students. With our CCISD core value of citizenship in her heart, she is focused on a sustainable future as she works towards a better tomorrow. Consider who you were when you first walked into the very long main hallway at Clear Lake High School. Many of you had an unstoppable drive to maximize your high school experience and craft a very full chapter of your high school story. The core value of responsibility drove one of your classmates to academic honors, success as an athlete, orchestra student, and leader, and that is during school hours. He found time to give back to the community as an Eagle Scout and through other organizations. Like so many of you, his high school chapter is full, and we look forward to the next chapter beginning tonight. Another classmate will graduate summa cum laude with positivity and perseverance, which stem from challenging pages in her school experience. She had a rare form of brain cancer diagnosis at a young age. She and her family started a nonprofit charity, Brave Heart for Kids, to help families of children with cancer connect to critical aid resources. Out of her experiences and her core value of caring, she hopes to be a pediatric nurse to honor those who helped her during her cancer treatment. These are examples of the 599 stories each one of you has written over the past 18 years. The future holds endless possibilities for the class of 2024. Every Falcon graduate tonight is crafting your own story. I am also a graduate of Clear Lake High School, and I can promise you that my story changed. What remained the same were my core values. Regardless of your path, remember the core values you've honed here. May those values be your guiding star for your future. I'm reminded this evening of a quote by Krista McAuliffe above the front doors as you leave the building of Clear Lake High School. May your future be limited only by your dreams. I challenge you to consider this quote as you leave the stadium tonight with a high school diploma and a new chapter in your life ready to be written. Take a risk, embrace opportunities, dream big, help those around you. That is what Falcons do. As you step off this stage tonight, I hope you carry with you the legacy of Clear Lake High School, the unwavering support of your family and friends, and the never-ending belief in your story. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, who are all present here this evening, along with district campus and staff, I want to extend our warmest congratulations to the Clear Lake High School class of 2024. Remember, once a Falcon, always a Falcon. Soar high. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Brian Webb, and I have the privilege of serving as the Associate Principal of Clear Lake High School. Tonight, I have the distinct honor of announcing this year's recipients of the George B. Carlisle Award. The George B. Carlisle Award is the only award to be officially announced at the Clear Lake High School commencement ceremony. This prestigious award is named after George B. Carlisle, the first principal of Clear Lake High School, an administrator largely responsible for establishing the high standards for character, leadership, athletic success, and academic achievement that have come to form the cornerstones of a Clear Lake education. These fundamental aspects of Clear Lake's scholastic culture still provide direction and guidance decades later. The George B. Carlisle Award is presented to the senior boy and senior girl who have best demonstrated this commitment to excellence during their high school careers. They represent the very best that Clear Lake has to offer, living reminders that dignity, duty, and determination are just as laudable, just as possible today as they were in 1972. If your name is called, please stand to be recognized and collect your medal after the ceremony. The Carlisle Award for the Most Outstanding Girl goes to Amelia Weiss. And the Carlisle Award for the Most Outstanding Boy goes to Christopher Coman.
I have the great privilege of introducing our next two speakers. The Salutatorian of the class of 2024 is the daughter of Ting Peng Hao and Pei Yang. She will attend Rice University this fall to pursue a double major in political science and psychology, then go on to law school to pursue a career in international law and diplomacy. She is a four-year superintendent scholar, the co-founder of Lake's Model UN Club, and an AP Capstone Diploma recipient. Outside of the classroom, she is passionate about visual arts. She is a four-time Texas State Visual Art Event qualifier and medalist a 5-time Scholastic Art Awards Gold and Silver Key recipient, and the president of Lakes Art Club and National Art Honor Society. Additionally, she volunteers her time translating business research papers written by Taiwanese professors and pen pal letters exchanged between Houston and Taiwanese students. I am proud to introduce our salutatorian, Miss Alicia Howe.
Good evening, class of 2024. Tonight's the night where we finally celebrate no more working on yet another impossible math worksheet or stressing over another English essay. But before that, I'd like to take us back into the classroom one more time. Specifically, our first grade art classroom. Remember the stack of paint by numbers worksheets the art teacher would always have stashed in some corner? I would always beg the art teacher to let me work on one after finishing an assignment. I loved following its rules, staying within the black guidelines and matching the exact color shade. And when it came out perfectly, I was convinced I painted the next Van Gogh masterpiece. High school is kind of like those worksheets. For the past 4 years, our lives have been defined by metaphorical rules of coloring. We were given a set of school rules to follow, whether that's the 10-10 bathroom rule, the Falcon A and B lunch rule, or the rule of feeling pressure to have to buy that new pink Stanley Cup all your friends have. We believed that by following the rules, we'd somehow have it all figured out by graduation. Throughout our 4 years here, we have all been assigned the same 4 primary blobs filled with its own set of rules. We colored in the number 1 blobs when entering freshman year. Many of us have felt the pressure to strive for number 1. Some of us strive to be number 1 in class. Though I technically never reached that, some of us strive to be number 1 at their sports, the number 1 funniest in class, or simply to be the number 1 child our parents can be proud of. Blob 2, or year 2, was a time of dilemmas. As we could no longer hide behind the team's mute and camera buttons, some of us were regretting our impulsively dyed TikTok two-tone hair. Some of us struggled to balance 2 friend groups and career paths, while some had to accept that their delulu hopes of a 2-feet growth spurt was never going to come. The year 3 blob was a time of change. With a driver's license in hand, we felt a sense of freedom we've never had before. We now no longer have to take the bus home at 3 p.m., but we were now staying up until 3 a.m. after coming home from a job, working on an endless pile of homework, crying over an awful breakup, or all of the above. But beyond finally reaching the number 4 blob of our high school career, we now look back on the past 4 years with nostalgia, happiness, relief, and perhaps even some regrets. From starting the school year with senior sunrise, tripping in the halls over huge homecoming mums, stressing over college applications, debating on whether to follow the prom theme, to now, finally, here at graduation today. But beyond the 4 primary blobs, we each have other numbered blobs that make us, us. For example, the number 7 blob holds a special place to me. As a Taiwanese immigrant who moved to Texas 7 years ago, I've had to figure out what cultural lines to stay within and what lines to cross in order to become who I am today. I thank my parents for showing me how to cross these lines, from learning English for finding a job to forgiving me for being embarrassed of their accents as a child. Each of these number blobs mean something different to the 595 of us here today. I want everyone here to take a moment and think, what's your special number blob? What family backgrounds, financial circumstances, gender, sexuality, and race have defined you into the person you are today? As we continue to paint our future, we will face the same struggles of defining our relationships, careers, and figuring it all out. But we can't stay forever in our childhood classrooms coloring the familiar paint by number worksheets. Now, we no longer have to section our lives into numbered blobs and fill in designated colors as we are instructed to. We'll embark on our future journeys, whether that be continuing education in college, entering the workforce, joining the military, or taking an unconventional path, meeting numerous new people and tackling new adventures. We can now use pastels, watercolor, or even a digital pen to blend the endless colors of our identities, strokes of experiences, and canvases of backgrounds. Let us embrace the mistakes in our drawings. Don't be afraid to color outside of the lines that used to define us and create a one-of-a-kind piece only you can make. Congratulations, class of 2024. Let's start painting our own story.
Our highest ranking graduate for 2024 is the son of Tianzi Wang and Wei Ping Li. He will attend Princeton University in the fall to pursue a degree in biomedical engineering. To highlight just a few of his notable accomplishments, he is a 4-year superintendent scholar, a national merit finalist, and a 4-time American Invitational Mathematics Examination qualifier. He is among the top 150 finalists with honors in the United States National Chemistry Olympiad. He is also a United States Physics Olympiad bronze medalist. Outside of school, he is passionate about advocacy. Selected by former Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner, he led a committee to host podcasts involving mental health experts for the purpose of raising awareness about mental health advocacy for children. It is indeed my honor to introduce the Valedictorian of Clear Lake High School's class of 2024, Mr. Richard Wang.
Good evening, parents, teachers, administrators, and of course, my fellow graduates in the class of 2024. Thank you all for joining us in celebrating our exciting, albeit long-awaited graduation. First, I would like to give my heartfelt congratulations to everyone graduating today. I'll admit, making it here today was no easy feat. I mean, the traffic outside was crazy, am I right? Oh, and of course, the high school journey was no walk in the park either. As soon as we entered our freshman year, we were challenged to navigate the unknown dynamics of a new classroom setting. Our next few years didn't let up either, from unexpected winter freezes to chaotic hurricanes. Yet we prevailed, no matter what was thrown at us, botched chemistry lab experiments, to English passages that seemed nearly endless in the nights before a quiz, we endured through it all. And while we still have much to learn in our future, we have undoubtedly grown into a resilient and extraordinary class. Throughout these years, during the highs and the lows, I find myself going back to an ancient story that I would like to share. A story that involves two unassuming protagonists, a farmer and a horse. Once upon a time, a farmer stumbled upon a strong horse and brought it home to work the fields. The neighboring villagers all exclaimed, "How lucky!" To which the farmer replied, "Perhaps." The next day, the horse ran away and the villagers immediately pitied, "How unlucky!" To which the farmer replied, "Perhaps." The following day, the horse returned, bringing back 7 more wild horses with it. The villagers all cheered, "What good fortune!" To which the farmer again replied, "Perhaps." What happens next is left as an exercise for the readers, but this always reminds me that a disaster can be a golden ticket in disguise, and what can seem insurmountable today can fade in the light of tomorrow. So right now, I challenge all of us to embrace unpredictability, to let the changing world unfold before us, and to grasp the unique opportunities that present themselves. As we prepare to embark on our new journeys, let us always remember our home and the people who have helped us get to where we are. The friends who never fail to make us laugh and stay up late nights studying with us. The teachers who provide steadfast support and ensure our well-being in and out of the classroom. And most of all, the family members who give it their all for us. To my mom and dad and sister, thank you for 18 years of love and inspiration. for the support that has allowed me to grow into the person I am today. To everyone here, I speak for all of us students when I say that we truly appreciate everything you have done for us. One day, I know our wings will soar to great heights, and within the students sitting before me, there will be world-renowned authors and scientists discovering new theories of the chronon. There will be countless leaders in countless fields. But no matter how high we fly, how wide we reach, we will always be connected to the lake. Before I end, I would like to remind everyone that as we lead our distinct lives, we must never forget our Falcon pride: respect, integrity, and honesty. Congratulations again, class of 2024. The world eagerly awaits for all that we will achieve, and I am confident we will rise to meet its challenges with courage and compassion. It has truly been an honor being your valedictorian. Thank you all very much, and may our futures be as bright as the memories we leave behind.
Dr. Engel, would you please join me at the podium? Dr. Engel, I hereby certify that these students have successfully completed the course of study at Clear Lake as prescribed by the state of Texas. In addition, they have all satisfied all of the graduation requirements as stipulated by the Board of Trustees of the Clear Creek Independent School District.
Principal Raska, I accept your certification and hereby declare these students as graduates of the Clear Creek Independent School District with all of the pertinent honors, rights, and privileges pertaining to this degree. Congratulations.
To help ensure that every family has the opportunity to hear their student's name read, we would like to ask that you refrain from using air horns, whistles, or noisemakers. Please remain seated in the bleachers for the entire ceremony. We appreciate your cooperation.
At this time, we are ready to begin the distribution of diplomas. Our first graduate for the class of 2024 is Richard Wang, valedictorian. Alicia Howe, salutatorian. Christopher Morgan Curran, summa cum laude. Ty Ryan Honora, summa cum laude. Rohin Rajesh, summa cum laude. Nicholas Than Quang Nguyen, summa cum laude. Christopher Bryant Coleman, summa cum laude.
Briseda Lizeth Mejia Enamorado. Dominic Miles Stevens. Trenton Dominic Williams. Sydney Kira Zamora. Andy Josue Abak. Andrew Robert Abbott. Zaid Ferris Abduladi. Jasmine Idalia Acevedo. Danelli Marie Aceves. Alejandro Manuel Adame. Rija Binti Ahmad, cum laude. Christopher Eugene Akers. Omar Hamid Albisha. Chandler Jean Albiston. Brianna Nicole Albright. Amanda Karina Alcantar. Ariadna Isabel Aldana, magna cum laude. Joe Anthony Alfaro. Amani Ahmed Ali. Talon Chris Alicea. Marcus Hunter Almonza. Stephen Elias Alonso. Diego Enrique Alvarado Alvarez. Cynthia Alvarez. Julian Rios Alvarez. Muskan Imran Ansari, summa cum laude. Karina Berlin Anthony, summa cum laude. Addison Quo Abisanarax, summa cum laude. Joseph Patrick Argue, summa cum laude. Silas Neil Askew. Rushi Verthen Ataluru, cum laude. Kelly Julisa Avanano Cadas. Jaden Giovanni Badillo. Paul Ryan Bailey, summa cum laude. Kendall Cheyenne Baker. Varun Krish Balaji, summa cum laude. Dominic Boss Balboa. Tariq Bakdunas, summa cum laude. Desali Jeremias Barahona. Matthew Alexander Barrera. Kate Addison Barton. Mohamed Batanye, cum laude. Michael Joel Berry. Chloe Elizabeth Beck, cum laude. Leah Madeline Beal, summa cum laude. Marcos Jr. Beas. Kevin Andres Bea Caballera. Akira Marie Benjamin. Katerina Graciela Berlanga. Logan Mackenzie Bess. Austin Winslow Best, magna cum laude. Katie Reagan Best, cum laude. Tyler Duncan Best, cum laude. Asia Lynn Bishop Flores. Taylor Lene Blankenship, summa cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Bluthman, summa cum laude. Leslie Michelle Bolivar. Connor Hudson Braid. Sophia Bravo. Kendall Catherine Bray, summa cum laude. Wyatt Bresnick, summa cum laude. Kiara Marie Brightful.
Logan William Britz, cum laude. Gerald Alton Brown, magna cum laude. Marin Teresa Brown, cum laude. Emma Catherine Buchanan, summa cum laude. Victoria Buglava. Xavier Solaris Burnett. Brock Edward Burns. Michael John Burns. Sarah Elizabeth Bush, magna cum laude. Jake Joseph Bougion. David Idam Gabriel. Daniela Brienne Campbell, cum laude. Emmanuel Campbell Jr. Kaylee Morgan Cantaniela. Damon Lawrence Cappy. Anders Christopher Carlson, summa cum laude. Addison Ashley Carter. Alberto Castellanos Chavez, summa cum laude. Cesar Emiliano Castallejos Coronel. Annie Jane Caffey. Aaron Amir Cavazos Guajardo. Mariah Erika Cerda. Maya Brooke Chan, summa cum laude. Kylie Marie Chansey, cum laude. Vishwa Nilesh Chaudhry, summa cum laude. Jasmine Cecilia Chavez. Tiberius Atreides Chukara, cum laude. Clara Annabelle Childress. Cameron Charles Shaunier. Petra Elaine Clark, summa cum laude. Joshua Spencer Cogburn, summa cum laude. Terenci Omarion Conley II. Ashton Monroe Contreras. Gabriel Antonio Correa. Matthew George Crandall, magna cum laude. James Cole Cruz, cum laude. Robert Anthony Cruchon, magna cum laude. Gabriela Anaí Cuellar, magna cum laude. Alan Emmanuel Culan Actun. Sydney Jewel Cunningham, summa cum laude. Henry David Cuyuch. Austin Robert Doms, cum laude. Aliana Rashana Dean. Dawson James DeGroot, cum laude. Carly Chongyang Deng, cum laude. Jesse Bella Denham, cum laude. Wesley David Denson. Isa Desai. Sophia Lilia Diversa. Eva Rafiq Dolasania. Henry Alberto Diaz Hernandez. James Robert Douglas IV. Cecil Seth Dressendorfer, cum laude. Ava Caroline Duff, magna cum laude. Connor Quinn Durgan. Cameron Jamal Durham. James Christian Edgecombe. Justice Ellis. Luisa Maria Enriquez. Roman Valdemar Enriquez.
Brianna Giselle Esparza. Alexandra Nicole Fabian Garcia. Renee D.K. Fairweather. Ramon Farias Resendez. Apollonia Farinacci. Noah Saif Aldin Farag. Ethan William Faulkner, summa cum laude. Timothy Nicholas Federchuk. Morgan Ann Fendley. Matthew Joseph Fernandez. Lillian Rose Wittenberg Farrell, summa cum laude. Alexa Nicole Fleming Herrera, magna cum laude. Alex Bradley Flesher, summa cum laude. Sophie Grace Flesher, cum laude. Angelis Yvonne Flores. Angele Marie Flores. Jessica Tatiana Flores. Viviana Flores Solano. Daniel Flores Torres. Serenity Pearl Fowler. Jeffrey Edwin Fols Jr., magna cum laude. Jack Thomas Fulton, summa cum laude. Reagan Olivia Ford, summa cum laude. Earl Edgar Francis. Jason Isaac Alvarado Franco. Leo Vaughn Franco. Calliope Michael Frank. Evan Alexander French. Eden Marie Fuentes, cum laude. Melanie Liliana Fuentes. Audrey Elizabeth Fuchs, cum laude. Michael Luigi Galgo, summa cum laude. Avery Jade Gallatin. Shannon Christine Galvin, cum laude. Alexander Suchen Gao, summa cum laude. Delilah Rain Garcia. Brian Isaiah Garcia Ramirez. Ava Margaret Guru. Jasmine Jewel Eliandra Garner. Athan Jeremiah Garza. Autumn Jade Garza Samford, magna cum laude. Deasia Amaya Gasaway. Abigail Cassandra Gaskins. Richard Christian Ghetto III. Annabella May Giamas, summa cum laude. Cole Robert Guillermo Gibson. Brianna Renee Josend. Mia Rose Gloria. Sam Morris Scola, magna cum laude. Chelsea Marie Gomez. Eric Alexander Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Jaden Joseph Gonzalez. Jasmine Mariah Gonzalez Hernandez. Jonathan Anthony Goodman. Aiden Michael Goodwin. Terrence Joshua Panache Govere. Cyrus Cade Griffin. Luke Evan Grillo, summa cum laude. Cassidy K. Grindstaff, magna cum laude. Nathan Alfonso Guerra, magna cum laude. Jarek Braylon Gidry. Addison Reese Gilmet.
Minasha Ganarathna, summa cum laude. Delma Michelle Wash Sonte. Cameron Leslie Allen Guston. Maria Gutierrez. Madeline Kathleen Haas. Miriam Daria Hadeg. Nala Jonay Hagler. Michael Avery Hale, summa cum laude. Evan Kai Hall. Noah Ashton Hall. Kennedy Marie Ham, cum laude. Jack Matthew Hammock, summa cum laude. Anthony Brian Harmon. Michaela Elise Harper. Elijah Deshawn Harris. Jaden Marquis Harris. Michael Raymond Harris. Christian Rajan Harvey. Zion Mesbah Hassan, magna cum laude. Mingwan Ha, cum laude. Matthew John Henderson. Ava Lynn Hanahan, summa cum laude. Dahlia Elizabeth Hermosillo. Axel Daniel Hernandez Garcia. Dieter Arno Hernandez Garza. Maria Guadalupe Hernandez Machado. Audrey Mi Huang. Patrick Yu Huang. Drew Ryan Holland, summa cum laude. Robert William Holland. Hunter Wayne Houston. Jocelyn Alaris Howell, cum laude. Cara Marie Hoyt. Cynthia Lee Huang, summa cum laude. Franklin and Cheng Huang. Jonathan Jia-en Huang, summa cum laude. Samah Manar Huda, summa cum laude. Ariana Michela Hunter. Aiden Glenn Hughesby, summa cum laude. Tanner Jack Hutchins, magna cum laude. Micah Taylor Jacqueline. Ava Bray Jacobs, summa cum laude. Ronit Jane. Aiden Lyle James. Sebastian Dario Jaramillo. Layla Adrienne Horaghi. Ikra Javed. Joshua Jiachao Jiang, summa cum laude. Christopher Jimenez. Hannah Birgitta Jorstad. Aaron Britton Johnson. Mason Elisar Johnson, cum laude. Skyla Marie Johnson. Caitley Beth Jones. Elijah Cole Joseph. Maddox Alexander Juarez. Matthew Alejandro Junco Chavez, summa cum laude. Philip Faye Kang, magna cum laude. Desanique Maurice Kelly.
Aliyah Ali Khan, summa cum laude. Isha Khan. Silas Sadiq Khan. Shazad Rof Kandakar. Walter Sungli Kilgore, summa cum laude. Jasmine Marie Kinlaw. Christina Victoria Kinlaw. Dorian Miles Kirby. Avery Margaret Kita, summa cum laude. Jasmine Ann Klausmeyer, cum laude. Emily Chloe May Klink. Jack Ronald Kreft, magna cum laude. Sudhansh Krishna. Gavin Wayne LeBay. Alexis Shay Landry, summa cum laude. Abigail Faith Langseth, cum laude. Anastasia Hope Langseth. Audrey Claire Lapierre. Caleb Micah Lavaca. Aisha Abdul Lawal. Fung Fambao Lei, summa cum laude. Curtis Alexander Lear. Mark Victor LeBlanc, magna cum laude. Joshua Kalani Lee, summa cum laude. Jonathan Alexander Leon. Maya Tremel Lewis. Colton Kaysen Liggett. Isaiah Christian Limon, cum laude. Joseph Ray Lynn, summa cum laude. Devin Tucker Lippold. Jackson Tyler Lipscomb. Anna Claire Lowe, summa cum laude. Aaron Yishang Long, summa cum laude. Alexander Lopez. Javier Alejandro Lopez. Jennifer Daniela Lopez Rodriguez. Angelo Levon Luckett. Richard Allen Lucord Salas. Ramsey Omar Mabsut. Madison Elise McCauley, summa cum laude. Brandon Tuner Maddox. Sienna Yvette Madison. Jennifer Oluwafikayo Magbagbiola, summa cum laude. Kellen Daniela Maldonado Baca. Karime Abigail Maldonado Padilla. Mahek Hassan Manji, magna cum laude. Owen Patrick Maples, summa cum laude. Bryce Ryan Marcel. Lucila Agustina Marquez. Jaden Elizabeth Martin. Caitlin Ashley Martin. Abigail Marie Martinez. Alexis Rihanna Martinez. Aricel Omedi Martinez, cum laude. Ariana Madeline Martinez. Ava Isabella Martinez. Faith Ann Martinez. Hope Marie Martinez. Mario Cayetano Martinez. Ryan Christopher Martinez, magna cum laude. Yohevid Martinez. John James Massey. Taylor Wayne Matthews.
Isaiah Daniel Maxey. Damani Naron Maxon. Mitchell Wayne May. Faith Jamila McAllister. Peter Albrecht McGrath III, summa cum laude. Kylie Sky McKinney, cum laude. Meredith Paige McKinney, magna cum laude. Ivy Nicolette McNeil. Claire Anna McPherson. Colin Andrew McPherson. Alvaro Medina Fandora, summa cum laude. Ava Madisada, summa cum laude. Madrid Melendez. Eliana Elizette Mendez. Kojo Bonzi Mensa, summa cum laude. Alcus Lee Merritt. Easton Creed Milligan. Alexis Michelle Mills. Jacob Alexander Minyard. Kareem Rashad Emmanuel Mitchell Jr. Sophia Marie Mitzner. Nima Mohagdasian, summa cum laude. Melody Marl Mulayam, summa cum laude. Piper Lee Monroe. Julia Sofia Montero. Nicholas Armand Montes. Adam Paul Moore. Mialyn Morales. Denise Moreno. Mateo Adan Moreno. Matias John Moreno. Samuel Armando Moreno, cum laude. Allison Fiorella Morera Campos. Lennox Dawn Mori. Emma Grace Murrow, magna cum laude. Caden Walid Musa. Connor Allen Muse. Jack Joseph Musgrave, cum laude. Muhammad Muzamil. Noah James Myers, summa cum laude. Noelle Juliette Nagata. Chloe Rose Nebo. Mitchell Walter Nevins, magna cum laude. Andrew Ray Newmeyer, cum laude. Hong Mai Win, cum laude. Jason Viabang Win, summa cum laude. Kara Emily Nicholson. James Parker Nimmo, cum laude. Adize Abere Nadi, summa cum laude. Andrew Hugh Nugent. Akira Eris Nunez. Linda Jo Nutt. Kaylee James O'Hare. Jason Thomas Obert, cum laude. Madeline Kimberly Oakes. Joshua Jacob Ogden. Olasni Ariel Olalde. David Angel Overa. Jaslyn Neve Overa, cum laude. Angelina Maria Ortiz. Madeline Lee Owens, magna cum laude. Sebastian Allen Padilla, cum laude. Aya Zaka Palomares, cum laude.
Thea Leigh Pappas. Atoria Nicole Parker. Catalina Maria Para, magna cum laude. Savika Parthasarathi, summa cum laude. Dia Ritesh Patel, summa cum laude. Dylan Michael Patrick. Gopi Lal Patu. Aiden Brian Peavy, summa cum laude. Benjamin Pelico. Kevin Javier Pelico, summa cum laude. Catherine Lucelli Pelico Membrino. Mattingly Victoria Penders, summa cum laude. Amory Francis Perez. Jesus Abraham Perez. Maxwell Thomas Perkins. Sydney Reese Peterson, summa cum laude. Olivia Catherine Pius, magna cum laude. Adam Mario Pico, summa cum laude. Carson Richard Pike. Zachariah Frederick Poindexter. Carla Paola Polanco Lacera. Bryce Stephen Poling, summa cum laude. Malia Grace Pope. Paige Elaine Howell, magna cum laude. Zia Iqbal Prosla. Cameron Michael Prock. Alyssa Deshay Pullen. Wayne Andy Putra Varas. Hazel Laura Rainbow, summa cum laude. Andrew Yair Ramirez. Daniel Candelario Ramirez, summa cum laude. Shivam Rawat. Brennan Elizabeth Reese, summa cum laude. Noah Matthew Remy. Adrian Lee Renfro. Isaiah Christopher Reyes. Maria Jose Reyes Portal. Olivia Drew Reyna, cum laude. Tia Elizabeth Richards, cum laude. Rebecca Lynn Reisinger. Christian Emiliano Rivera. Diego Antonio Rivera Diaz. Alondra Nair Rivera Muniz. Richard Parno Roan. Anthony Scott Roberts. Ethan Hunter Robertson. Eviana Jolie Robles, cum laude. Ana Beatriz Rodriguez Prado. Andrew Donovan Rodriguez. Leonardo Ray Rodriguez. Melanie Rodriguez, cum laude. Alessandro Rojas. Max Allen Romans. Cassandra Romero Reyes. Emily Rosas Tapia. Vianne Marie Ross Kelly. Reese Brian Rothermel, cum laude. Efren Ruiz III, cum laude. Alexander Rundell, cum laude. Christopher Andrew Rupp, summa cum laude. Houston Engelbrecht Reihold magna cum laude. Isabel Savim Savanchi. Himel Saha, summa cum laude.
Natalia Isabel Salazar. Faraz Salimi, cum laude. Anthony Gabriel Sanchez. Ilsa Danielle Sanchez. Marshall Avery Sanders. Dominic Anthony Santilli III, magna cum laude. Jonathan Daniels Sarmiento Morales. Elena Sofia Saucedo, summa cum laude. Cassia Rain Marie Sayers. Joshua Daniel Schwager, magna cum laude. Zaid Gael Segovia Baldestron. Shelby Ann Shepard. Ava Lee Shipley Green, cum laude. Sam Ardavan Sharani, magna cum laude. Adriana Danielle Showman, cum laude. Catherine Joy Seibert. Muhammad Wasik Siddiqui. Kyle Andrews Sikierski, summa cum laude. Caesar Raphael Silva. Caleb Latrell Simon. Jacob Whitney Sims. Augustus Kent Sinex. Harjes Jesse Sine, magna cum laude. Peter Vincent Sippets, magna cum laude. John Terrell Slaughter III. Musa Khaled Slyman. Trayvon Donnell Sly, magna cum laude. Mason Scott Slider, summa cum laude. Andrea Sophia Smith. Hayden Patrick Smith, summa cum laude. Polina Vadimovna Soldovatovia. Eleanor Elizabeth Soltis, summa cum laude. Caroline Lee Song, summa cum laude. Jeffrey Lee Sante. Zeta Raquel Sowles. Jolie Jasmine Spellman. Haley Destiny Spence. Caden Blaine Spencer. Karen Michelle Stanford, magna cum laude. Brianna Michelle Stanley. Hannah Lee Stanley, summa cum laude. Jordan Christine Stanley, cum laude. Jarrett Allen Stansel. Mukai Rashad Stedman. Gavin Michael Edward Stepp. Charles Bailey Stevens. Sarah Jasmine Stevens. Lane Michael Steyer, cum laude. Rebecca Christine Stovall. Chloe Xingbing Strange. Eric Alfredo Subia, cum laude. Liam David Perez Sweeney. Dylan Ray Tabor, magna cum laude. James Frank Temple Jr. Amber Yaretsi Tornorio. Aubrey Jane Tu. Diamond Aaliyah Thompson. Joshua Eric Thompson, magna cum laude. Presley Michelle Thompson, cum laude. Ryan Michael Thornton.
Jessica Nicole Ruiz, cum laude. Cole Sullivan Harvey Tidwell, cum laude. Gavin James Anthony Tillman. Noah Torres Vieira, magna cum laude. Benjamin Thomas Tracy, cum laude. Tavina Lee Tran. Brianna Michelle Trevino. Gavin Reese Tucker. Jack Samuel Turner. Lillian Elizabeth Turner. Gabriel John Uppenavage. Mika Sophia Uriyama, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Yanira Urzar Cardona. Hector Eusebio Valencia. Jude Malcolm Valentine Christian. Evan Joseph Vargas. Jasmine Michelle Vargas. Colin Dane Vaughn. Ari Luis Vazhara Jr. Daniel Isaac Verduzco. Grace Elizabeth Villarreal. Marisol Silvia Villatoro. Esmeralda Destiny Villatoro Longoria. Denise Fernando Viela Cibran. Sebastian Andres Vivero, cum laude. Jocelyn Viveros, summa cum laude. Emma Nicole Vukasic, magna cum laude. Leah Lynn Walker, summa cum laude. Chris Tianan Wang, summa cum laude. Cody Wang, summa cum laude. Elijah Wang, summa cum laude. Megan Q. Wang, summa cum laude. Isabella Eve Warren. Chandra Simone Washington. Chinua Watagoda, cum laude. Connor Aiden Watson. Dorian Maxwell Watson. Samuel Owen Webb. Lily Ann Weber. Amelia Ann Weiss, summa cum laude. Kaylee Marie Welch. Alexandra Marie Wesley. Isabella Maria West. Jordan Nicole Willis. Addison Shane Williams, summa cum laude. Alexis Oratai Wilson. Barbara Grace Wilson. Emma Ryan Wilson. Benjamin Harris Wolkin. Paige Morgan Woodruff. Ethan Davis Wright, summa cum laude. Gunnar William Y. Rodney, summa cum laude. Elena Celine Yazar. Aiden Connor Yeagans. Austin Clark Humans. Ava Grace Young. Justin Dwayne Young. Ford Brody Youngdahl, magna cum laude. Isabel Sloan Zamora. Carlos Enrique Zepeda Calderon. Andrea Nicole Zermino, cum laude. Joseph Yu Jong, summa cum laude. Henry Bolin Zhou, summa cum laude. Nicholas Chung Zhou, summa cum laude. Craig Dean Zimmerman II. Sydney Jade Becack. Madeline Kate Texiera.
Seniors, I commend you on earning your high school diploma. At this time, you may stand, and please move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left. This signifies that you are now an alumni of Clear Lake High School. Seniors, there will be no recessional. We will close our ceremony with the singing of our school song led by your class of 2024 choir members.
All hail to Clear Lake High School, we will e'er be true. Through the coming years we'll give our loyalty to you. Press onward, ever upward, victory is nigh. Home of the falcon spirit, ever soaring high. Home of the falcon spirit, cry of Clear Lake
Thank you, everyone. We do encourage everyone to make your way to your cars quickly as there is rain moving into the area. Could we please have Amelia Weiss and Christopher Coleman please come to the front for your awards?